Today, in the world of cannabis, the United States President's re-election campaign orders cannabis activists to stop using his name. The first Black-owned cannabis dispensary reaches a union deal, and a cannabis equity coalition launches a public awareness campaign. It's Monday, October 26th, and this is your Trichomes Morning Buzz.
Broadcasting live from the Trichomes.com studios in Southern California. It's time for your Morning Buzz. We bring you late-breaking news that keeps you up to date with what's happening in the cannabis industry.
First up, Leafly reports that President Trump's re-election campaign has called for activists in Mississippi to stop saying that he backs the proposed medical cannabis legalization initiative in the state. Initiative 65, promoted by the group Mississippians for Compassionate Care, would permit medical cannabis use for patients with debilitating health conditions certified by physicians. The organization paid for a Republican-signed letter sent to expected voters. The letter's envelope reads, "Join President Trump and 3 out of 4 Mississippi Republicans who support medical marijuana." President Trump supports medical marijuana and allowing states to decide on that issue, reads the letter. A cease and desist letter was sent to the group earlier this month by Michael Glassner, Chief Operating Officer of the Trump campaign. This unauthorized use of the president's name in support of your group's cause is unfair to Mississippi voters who may be led to vote yes on Initiative 65 on the false belief that President Trump supports the measure, Glassner wrote. Therefore, let us be clear about this. President Trump has never stated his support for passage of Initiative 65 or the legalization of medical marijuana in Mississippi. Unsurprisingly, this contradicts what the president has said in the past. At a rally in 2015, then candidate Trump said, quote, "I think medical should happen, right? Don't we agree? I mean, I think so. I know people that are very, very sick, and for whatever reason, the marijuana really helps them. And then I believe you should leave it up to the states," he added.
And next, USA 9 reports that employees at Washington, D.C.'s first Black-owned cannabis dispensary, D.C. Holistic Wellness, have reached a deal to become the first dispensary to unionize in the district. "We're proud to be the first 100% solely Black-owned, operated, and financial medical cannabis dispensary in D.C., said Norbert Pickett, owner of D.C. Holistic Wellness, in a press release. Now, we are particularly proud to be the first fully unionized cannabis shop in the district, offering employees greater pay, paid time off, and holiday pay, as well as retirement plans, additional accredited training, and health care insurance." The contract was signed with the United Food and Commercial Workers International Union, UFCW, Local 400. The organization represents 35,000 members working in grocery, retail, healthcare, food processing, service, and other industries in Maryland, Virginia, Washington, D.C., West Virginia, Ohio, Kentucky, and Tennessee.
Last up, in a report by PR Newswire, a cannabis equity coalition has launched a public awareness campaign to combat the systemic racism in Massachusetts following racist comments and hostility toward a Black-owned dispensary in the state's affluent Harvard Square. The campaign is being coordinated by the Real Action for Cannabis Equity or RACE Coalition, which notes that failures to ensure racial equity and equal licensing distribution in Massachusetts and across the nation, quote, "further compounds the incarceration and brutalization that misguided and inequitably enforced prohibition policies have disproportionately wrought upon Black and brown communities." RACE seeks to, quote, "advance the interests of our community and of industrial equity through economic liberation, self-determination, business ownership, the rejection of tokenism, and through the promotion of community empowerment, skills building, and political advocacy," says the organization on their official website.
And that was today's Buzz. Thanks for listening. For more cannabis news and insights from industry professionals and a place to discuss these stories and others, visit trichomes.com.
And be sure to catch up with all of our other cannabis industry-related podcasts like Hash It Out, The High Ground, or Careers in Cannabis, wherever you get your podcasts. For trichomes.com, I'm RJ Baldwin.
And I'm Devin Liao. Have a great day.